Distance education requires learners to be a larger part of their own education while giving them the freedom to attend courses away from the face-to-face classroom. This learning environment requires the learner to possess positive attributes that allow them to stay motivated and take charge of their own learning. The main attributes students need to possess are time commitment, motivation, study habits and skills, accountability, and online communication skills. Communicating online is difficult and requires the student to engage with other students and instructors. During online courses, the student is required to ensure that they can write clearly, so that others can understand. Making sure that contributions are of an average length, not too long, organized and easy to read gives others the chance to learn from what is shared with the group. Communication skills will also be important when interpreting what others have written also. Considering alternative views from peers is described as important as your own ideas during distance learning. Along with listening, sometimes responding to other students and instructors is required. It is your responsibility as a distance learning student to seek clarification from the instructor when something is confusing. With distance education, the student owns their learning experience and requires you to dedicate yourself to the course. Set priorities, balance responsibilities, and managing your time are important while attending a distance education course. Your success will depend on how you commit your time. You must be able to balance life expectations with course expectations. Set aside time to devote to studying, reading, and completing any assignments that you may have. Knowing how you learn is important in distance education and to improve the way you study. And since your work will be completed on a computer, basic computer skills will be required to operate within course sites and with other aspects of the course. To gain further practice using the tools assigned to this course, Module 1 is still available to you and will remain that way until completion of the course. There is a learning survey within this module to assist you in obtaining your learning style. Motivation is probably the most important attribute that a distance learner must have. Without personal motivation, the other attributes to successful engage in distance education will suffer. With distance education students, they have some sort of goal-oriented, relevancy-oriented, and/or self-motivation to complete a distance education course on their own, such as a commitment to a degree program or personal interest in the course. If you think about it, motivation is the glue that holds the distance learner together and enhances the overall learning experience.